Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Monday, August 31st. Our prep for today, we're going to start with 3 reps on each side of a hip cars, controlled articular rotations. So what you're going to do, you can support yourself on a beam or wall. And what we're starting with is flexion of the hip, bring the knee up. Then we're going to go abduction, open up the hip. Try to keep your knee where it is as you internally rotate and bring that heel upwards, but keep your knee where it is. And continue to externally rotate as you bring that hip into extension back behind you. And then you're going to bring that foot back down. That's the completion of 1 rep. Then you'll repeat, knee up, open, internal rotation, extension, and back down. All right. So we're going to do that for 3 nice and slow controlled reps, trying to grind through at the full range of motion of each of our hips. 3 reps per side. Next, we're going to do 30-second prayer pose, opening up the shoulders and lats on the edge of your couch or ottoman. So kneel a little bit away from the edge, get your elbows to the edge, put your hands on top of each other as you drive your hips back, bring your hands to your neck, poke your head and chest through towards the ground, open up, get some extension through that upper spine, and hold that position there for 30 seconds. Finally, we're going to complete our prep with some glute marches. So you're going to sit yourself up on the ground, feet are flat, knees are bent. You're going to take a deep breath in, brace your core, drive your hips up. And then from here, you're bringing one knee up off the ground, foot off the ground, replace that foot, switch sides, alternating back and forth for 10 reps per side or 20 total. Trying to really focus on not shifting through the hips and keeping the hips up high as we do this. All right, so you're going to do 10 reps per side there, or 20 reps total. We're going to go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today, we're going to start with some goblet squats. So you're going to hold the dumbbell at your chest in goblet position, feet shoulder width, they remain flat. You're going to take a deep breath in, sink your hips down and back. Get down nice and low, keep your spine straight and your chest up, and then drive flat through your feet to stand yourself back up and repeat. If the weight that you have is not too challenging for 12 reps, try to slow it down with some tempo. So 3 seconds on the way down, 3 seconds on the way up. All right, so 12 reps of goblet squats. Next, we're gonna go into a dumbbell pullover. So you're gonna lay down on the ground on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Grab the head of the dumbbell or the handle of the dumbbell by interlocking your fingers and grabbing it with 2 hands. And then take note of your lower back. Take a deep breath in. Make sure the lower back remains in contact. Your core is nice and tight and braced as you lower that dumbbell down towards the ground. Now you can have a little bit of bend in your elbows. They don't have to be locked straight, but try not to be too bent with your elbows as to shorten the lever length too much. So make sure you have a little bit of length through your arms as you lower the dumbbell head. My lower back is still remaining in contact with the ground. Tap the ground with the head of the dumbbell, pull it back over top your chest, and repeat. All right, so you're gonna do 12 reps of the dumbbell pullovers. And finally, we're gonna do a suitcase march. So you're gonna hold your dumbbell at your side a little bit off your hip, and then lift one knee up at a time as you're bracing your core nice and tight. Trying to minimize the side-to-side sway of the rest of your body. And we do that by making sure we remain active through the midsection, through our abdomen, through our obliques, through our back. So you're going to take 20 total steps, switch sides and take 20 total steps with the dumbbell in your other hand. Try to maintain that balance as well. So we're going to go through those 3 movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got a 12-minute EMOM of 3 different movements. So we're going to be doing 4 rounds of those 3 separate movements. Our first movement is going to be a single arm dumbbell thruster, anywhere from 12 to 20 reps, depending on how challenging the thruster is for you. You're going to hold the dumbbell starting over top of one shoulder, squat down, drive up, press up through that arm and shoulder, lock it out overhead, and then repeat your next rep. Okay, so do half your reps on one side, whatever you choose, somewhere between 12 and 20, and then on the other side. All right, so whatever time you have remaining in that first minute is your rest. On the second minute, we're gonna perform 16 rotational swings. So pivoting just like a golf swing, keep the dumbbell close to you, and then you're gonna bring it up nice and high, pull it through to the other side. Make sure to follow with your hips, pivot through your hips, keep that dumbbell close to your body when it swings at the bottom of its arch. So it's 16 total reps or 8 per side. Finally, we're gonna do 20 jumping lunges on the third minute. So knee to the ground, jump and switch, 10 reps per side or 20 reps in total. All right, so that concludes your 3 movements, and you're gonna repeat that cycle for 4 rounds or 12 minutes, and that's your Metcon for today.